So ESPN just came out with their top 100 players, and you have all NBA players talking about it. ESPN got a lot of people upset. So what I wanted to do is a video talking about the top 10 players to watch this year, and the next video will be the top 10 teams to watch. And it's not going to go off of who's top 10 players. It's based off of last year compared to this year expectations. Who have the highest expectations? Who would be the most fun to watch? Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe button to it. With number 10, we're going to start with number 10, is LaMelo Ball. Why do we have LaMelo Ball on here? Because he is the most followed, the most watched, one of the most talked about young players, and he is must-see TV. If you watch his game, the way he passed the ball, the way he moved, and you look when he came in 2021, he only played 51 games. Next year had a good year and more injuries. So he's been dealing with injuries. See, the first year he started with 15 points, went to 20 points, went to 23. So this should be a 25-point year. And the goal is, are you going to be able to make anybody else better? And better such as translating to wins. Because if you watch his play, Buddy can ball. He can do everything you really need him to do on the court, and I absolutely love it. So we got him at number 10. Number 9 actually is SGA. SGA, Shea Gillis, SGA. That's what we just go. Mama called him SGA. We gonna call him SGA. So his thing is, he became a superstar in my opinion last year. When I tell you this brother balled out all them sports bets I did, that man was making sure everything was cash, and he is a superstar in my opinion already. Now they end up losing to Minnesota to make it to the playoffs. In the play-in, a lot of things will be on him to perform well this year. Number 8 is Donovan Mitchell. So the problem is with Donovan Mitchell, prior to the playoffs, to get in the playoffs, look at what he was doing. 40 points, 40 points, 40 points, 40 points. He had 4 40-point games in a row. So we was all watching, waiting for him to go absolutely crazy once the playoffs started. And when it started, he gave us one good game, 38. Then the next game, 17, 22, 11, and 28. When we had the expectations of you being this, he folded and was nowhere to be seen. Numbers look absolutely abysmal. So a lot of pressure would be on Cleveland. Yo, we got you over here for a reason to end up doing what you're doing. Next one, number 7 is Anthony Edwards. To me personally, I have no idea why all players talk about him, coaches talk about him. And when I watch him, and let me do this. When I watch him in the playoffs, he did absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Brother completely barely can make a shot. So everybody's like, man, he's going to be the next best thing. But we've seen what he can do, and he didn't ball out that much. He had a good few games. So if we go to it and see how he ended up doing. Now, if you look at it, you're like, okay, 36 points that first game is not bad. You're like, hey, postseason, man, 36 games, boom, you doing your thing. But when you look at it, 20 points, 19 points, 24, 22, and 30. So he realistically had 2 good games, but it didn't translate into going to the next round. And he was kind of injured. But I was expecting him to really be that guy, and I didn't fully get it from him. So I will be looking this year to see if he can go to the next level. Now, we got number 6, Paul George. Paul George ended up getting injured last year, leaving Russell Westbrook out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then Kawhi Leonard got injured, left Russell Westbrook out there by himself to try to figure this thing going out. But now Paul George said, Mark my words, I'm on my bully spit in return from my injury. I don't know what that means. All I'm figuring out, I'm here to watch and find out because I'm a Russell Westbrook fan, Clippers fan. I hope y'all do good, but I don't want you to talk about it. You got to be about it at this point. You guys got to play. You guys got to stay healthy. But this will be a team to completely watch and see how they look when they are all full healthy with a full season. Number 5 is Zion Williamson. And he honestly could be even higher because when you look at him, he's been in the league since 2019, same as Ball. And you see injuries. Everybody know injuries. He haven't played a lot of games. He missed a whole heap of games. Hell, he missed the whole first year. But you notice his numbers when he play, he is must-see TV. And now you got Ingram and you have, what's my other brother over there with him? 2 stars that you can ball out with, CJ McCollum. So with them together, you should be making noise how they end up doing it with CP3 and the Clippers some years backwards. That wasn't with Arizona, but I believe that was the Clippers when they had that fight breakout. Number 4 is Chris Paul, CP3. And now CP3 is over in the Golden State Warriors. You're playing on a dynasty team, one of the best team in all of NBA. Right now, you've been on 6 teams. New Orleans, Clippers, and you got to think. New Orleans, okay, you're not going to fully be able to win it early. Had a good team. Clippers, they had the best team literally on paper when they had over there. You had prime Blake Griffin. You had DeAndre Jordan, who was a top 3 center at the time. Blake Griffin was a top 3 power forward at the time. You had JJ Redick, a top shooter. You had the 6th man of the year. You had everybody. Couldn't get it done. Houston, you went over there with James Harden. And I don't know if he was over there with Dwight Howard also. Couldn't get it done. OKC, we thought you was gone. You came over there. You rebuilt your brand. You look better. Now Phoenix, y'all choke. You got injured once again. And now you are over with the Golden State Warriors. We want to know it. We don't care about the regular season. We just want to know if CP3 will be healthy in a postseason. That's it. We just want you to be healthy in a postseason. I believe his year to win was when he was with the Rockets, and I believe it was up 3-1, and he went out injured, and James Harden couldn't win one more game for him. Number 4, we have Dame Dollar. It's not too much to say about this one. Dame, he gave his whole career damn near to Portland. Now you get to play on a championship team where everybody will be watching you every single game. You're going to be criticized more than you ever been criticized. Are you going to step up? Are you going to ball out? What are you going to do? Are you going to be able to adapt? I can't wait to watch that. Number 3, or actually number 2, is Kevin Durant. KD is not too much to be said. You are over on Phoenix. You have a full year. We want to see if you can stay healthy and can you win a championship. It's literally that simple. They just got Bradley Beal over there. You got Devin Booker. Y'all get rid of Aiden. So I'm just saying, should make it happen. And number 1, unfortunately, is Anthony Davis. Number 1 is Anthony Davis. Much watch. Number 1 is because he's on the Lakers. Lakers, they have the most championships. Everybody must see TV. He is playing with one of the greatest players of all time, which is LeBron James, who is actively still playing good, which makes no freaking sense. But that's neither here nor there. We are waiting to see if Anthony Davis will finally take the wheel. I'm saying he is not, because he had a million times to take the wheel, and we seen what happened when he tried to give him the wheel. He gave us nothing. He gave us completely nothing. And if you look at the playoffs, Anthony Davis' performance was the worst I've seen in a long time for a supposed to be superstar. It was, I made so much money betting on him because this is exactly how it went, right? We did good game. We knew he was going to have a bad game. Good game. We knew he was going to have a bad game. Good game. We knew he was going to have a bad game. Good game, we know he's going to have a bad game. Decent game, you know. So it was crazy. These are my players. What are y'all thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Who are you excited to see?